Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mari's Golden Hour. Yes, it has been quite some time since I have made a recording for this podcast. I think the last one that I did was May of 2022, and it is now February 1st of 2023, so it's a good 8 months. So, lots has happened since I last was on this podcast, and I may go into that for the next podcast, but for right now, I'm here because making a new beginning, starting over again. I'm making that comeback of sorts, as you will. I originally wanted to record something in January, but January just seemed to get away from me, and I don't know if I'm the only one that happened to. Just life was happening, but I'm coming back, and I set goals for myself, which goals had started in December because I didn't want to do what I guess is now considered cliche thing of starting January 1st. So I started, I think, like a couple weeks before that in December, like mid-December. And so I'm just taking it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. And I set my goals. I made them, started setting up some new ones. And one of the long list of goals is to get into organizing. And so with that, I've been watching a lot of organizational videos just to get inspired and just to get hyped up. And another video that I've been looking at, or videos I should say, have been camping and travel. I've been on that kick lately. So organizing, camping, traveling, van life, all that sort of thing. Even though I probably will not get around to doing any of that. Well, hopefully travel. But actually, I already did start traveling. The first being for a job that I had in September. So that actually kind of kicked off everything else. And I will share a little bit of video from some of that trip. I'm going to have to work backwards as far as the videos are concerned. But you know what? Que sera. So let's see. What else? I'm setting goals and sticking to them and seeing how that goes and seeing how I feel and how I transform. And let's see, also looking at a lot of Drag Race, but that's always been like a favorite go-to of mine. Although there were many seasons that I missed from, I think, season 3 or 4, or like the first All-Stars, till about season 10 or 11. Yeah, I just missed like a whole chunk. But I've gotten into watching Drag Race lately. So that's my life. Watching organizational videos in Drag Race. So, let's see. There's a thought that I had that I thought would be of interest to share. A friend sent me a video on TikTok, and it was, what was it? It was, somebody made a video about, it's their reasoning for why they think white people can't dance. And I remember her saying that, you'll look at them and it looks like they all have different music in their heads. And so she said, what do you guys think about when you're dancing? I think she actually asked one of her white friends. She's like, what do you hear in your head when you're dancing? And the friend said, I hear a guitar. So she said that, so the person that made the video, she said she thinks that white people are actually just listening. They hear different instruments in their head. So that's why they never dance. But, black people, we're always on the beat because we hear the beat. So therefore, it's just in our DNA. So that made me think of the Dave Chappelle sketch. I think it's What Makes White People Dance or something like that. It was on like season 2, I think, of the Chappelle Show. So that would have been like 2009 or 2003. No, 2006. I don't know, somewhere around those early or mid 2000s. And so that sketch has been one of my favorite and always cracked me up. And it's like, as far as the different instruments that make people want to get up and dance. But I don't know. I think that is a valid answer, is that they are hearing different instruments in their head when they dance. And it is not the drums. Nothing percussive at all whatsoever. Let's see. What else? Overall, that is it. I'm recording this pretty late, and I also am feeling rather tired. I haven't slept at all, and so I feel like I'm boring myself at this point. But, yeah, so I think I'm going to, end this here, so it's going to be nice and short and sweet. And the next one, I'm going to do my best to do this with much more frequency. If I can get back to the once a week thing, I will try to do that. So yeah, for right now, I will leave you with this, that more will come. I'm going to have some more interesting stuff. And I know, I feel like I said that before, but you know what? No, I'm actually going to try to stick to that and put up some accompanying video for some stuff that has gone down. So until then, I say be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and enjoy your golden hour. You know what? I do have one more thing to add. I just realized that, so I take back my exit. A thought that I had from that story that I told you about the person on TikTok who was talking about the different music that white people hear. So I watched that video sometime early this morning, and then I went about puttering around, just putting things away and washing dishes and things. And the thought entered my head that how the black culture is so influential with everything in the world. Everything. And yes, you can fight me on it if you want. Everything. And so that had me thinking about gangster rap and that whole the NWA, Snoop, Eazy-E, and all of their lyrics that were in a lot of their rap music. And because black culture is so influential and rap, hip hop, that whole vibe, I wonder if all the kids of the Caucasian persuasion who were listening to it and got influenced by it, and that spread and spread and spread, if they unconsciously and subconsciously and probably consciously absorbed all of that, were influenced by the negative lyrics and the misogynistic overtures towards women, and if that is what has led to the toxicity that we see in our current times. Because at the height of that, which would have been early to mid 90s, a lot of the kids around that time, they possibly could have been teenagers, definitely older, but as far as kids whose minds have not fully developed yet, they were in their preteen or teenage years, and they were grown adults right now, and they are some of the ones that have led to this, I dare I say, I don't want to say hatred, but just that dislike of women, even though some of them will claim that, yes, they love women, but it seems like they love, hanging out with their male friends more and bashing women. But anyway, neither here nor there. I don't know. That was just a thought that I had. So with that, I'm going to sign off for real. And again, still be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Go outside and walk around in nature. Smell the roses. And enjoy your golden hour. Ciao.